It was barely 5 minutes after I signed the divorce papers when my world shifted forever. My name is Elena. I'm 34, mother to 2 beautiful children, and at 10:07 a.m. sharp, I ended my 9-year marriage to Ryan, the man who once swore I was his everything. No screaming, no tears, just a cold ringing silence in my chest as the mediator slid the final document across the table. Ryan barely glanced at it before sprawling his signature, already glancing at his phone. The familiar ringtone cut through the quiet like a knife. He answered without shame, his voice dripping with honey. "Yeah, babe, I'm finished here. I'll head straight over. The whole family's coming. Our boy is the future of this family, after all." His older sister, Sophia, smirked from the corner. "Good riddance. He's got a real woman now carrying his son." Another relative chimed in. "Who'd want a woman dragging 2 kids, anyway?" I said nothing. Instead, I placed the house keys on the desk, pulled out 2 crisp passports, and spoke calmly. "The children and I are leaving for Paris today. Visas are already approved." Ryan's face twisted. "Paris? With what money?" A sleek black Audi pulled up outside. The driver stepped out, bowing slightly. "Mrs. Elena, your car is ready." Ryan's jaw dropped as I gathered little Mia and Leo in my arms. "From this moment, we won't be in your way," I said quietly, then walked out without looking back. In the car, the driver handed me a thick envelope filled with damning evidence. Bank transfers, property deeds, hidden messages. My attorney, Marcus, had been thorough. "Everything is in place," he texted. "The clinic appointment is happening now." Meanwhile, Ryan and his entire family crowded into the luxurious waiting room of New York's most exclusive fertility center. His mistress, Vanessa, sat glowing in designer maternity wear, hand proudly on her small bump. Ryan's mother fussed over her. "My precious granddaughter-in-law, you're carrying our legacy." Completely forgetting the wife they had just discarded. When the ultrasound began, Ryan held Vanessa's hand, beaming with pride. The technician moved the probe silently, then frowned. The room grew still. "Doctor?" Ryan asked impatiently. The physician studied the screen, then called for security and legal staff. Tension thickened the air. "Based on fetal measurements," the doctor said flatly, "conception occurred at least 5 weeks earlier than the dates you provided." The words landed like a bomb. Ryan's face drained of color. "What?" Vanessa stammered, turning ghostly white. "There must be some mistake." The doctor shook his head. "The discrepancy is too large for error. This child was conceived well before your reported timeline with Mr. Ryan." Chaos erupted. Sophia screamed accusations. Ryan's mother clutched her chest. Ryan turned on Vanessa, eyes blazing with fury. "Whose baby is it?" No one had an answer. As the family spiraled in the corridor, Ryan's phone rang. His CFO panicked. 3 major clients had just terminated contracts worth millions, citing disturbing internal information. Penalties alone could the business. Then the bank called. All accounts frozen by emergency court order filed by Elena. Ryan stood frozen as the pieces clicked into place. The calm way I had signed the papers. The ready passports. The black car waiting. The evidence I now held. He had thought I was broken. Instead, I had been planning my escape and his downfall for months. Back at the airport, as our plane lifted into the bright June sky, I held Mia and Leo close. "Mom, will Dad come visit?" Leo whispered. I kissed his forehead. "We're starting fresh, sweetheart. Just us." Miles away, Ryan's empire began to collapse in real time while the woman he betrayed flew toward a future he could never touch. The doctor's single sentence had shattered their illusions. But my quiet signature that morning had already sealed their fate, and none of them saw it coming.